Hey everybody, it's Jen. Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me that we're filming in my closet, but my son is doing a whole bunch of Zoom calls today. So, we're supporting that and I'm trying to be quiet up here in my closet, which actually makes sense because this is where most of my packing stuff is stored. So today's video is like a hybrid. It's like a packing video and also a suitcase review. And I'm reviewing the kind of newish, I think, Away Compact Softside Carry-on. This bag has a lot of great features. I actually packed it for a 4-night trip to Arizona. I'm going to jump right into the packing video from that trip. Then we'll come back after that. I'll show you the specifications of the suitcase, who I think is perfect for, and yeah, so hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so the bag that we are packing in today is this one right here. I've probably, because my goal before I filmed this was that I would do an intro when I get back from this trip. So hopefully you've already seen the intro with all of the dimensions and all of the things. It is the compact, woohoo! It is the compact carry-on from Away Travel. This is their soft-sided line. I don't think I've ever packed this light or this like concise and precise for a trip. So before I show you what I'm trying to fit in here, this is for a 4-night trip. It is to Phoenix, Arizona, so the weather is going to be very warm, so we don't have to have layers. We don't have to worry about any of that. I am going to wear my jean jacket on the plane because I may want that sometimes with air conditioning or whatever. We're doing only dresses this trip. I'll show those to you in a minute. And then I've got on the bed everything that I'm taking. So I'm going to show you that, and we'll see when I get back if I packed too light this time. But if I can fit all this, and this is all I need to take for a 4-night trip, that bodes really well because a lot of the trips that I go on with my husband, who's a pilot, are around that 4, sometimes 5 nights. And if I could fit everything in here, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. So let's look at what I'm taking. Okay, there's Scooby. He is for sure suspicious, but he'll be fine. We have here bras, socks, and underwear. No, I'm lying. That's in this one. And then in this one, we have workout gear, workout shorts, and swimwear, or the other way around. Their colors are very similar, but all of the extra stuff that I need that are not clothes are here. I have 2 hats. This hat is for when I work out, and this hat is for by the pool because I'm going to visit family, but I am staying at a resort that has a lovely pool, and my sister will be joining me, and it's for her birthday and all the things. I have a little gift that is for my mom for Mother's Day because we were not together for Mother's Day. I have a little tote. This will be for if we go shopping and also if I need it for the pool. I have some shapewear to go underneath the dresses. They're not really shapewear. They're more just like little shorts that make it, for modesty and whatnot. My pajamas, and then this is my sandals. And the only shoes I'm taking are the shoes that I'm wearing on the plane, which are my shoes for exercise. And then these sandals, hold on, I'll show them to you. I wore these recently in an Instagram post and a bunch of you asked me about them. I will absolutely link them. I wore these right out of the box in Florida, and let me tell y'all, these were the most comfortable shoes, and I just love them. And I feel like they're gonna get even more like beautiful with age. They're not meant to look perfect. It's the type of leather that they are. But I walked around Disney World for like 7 miles a day, and I did not wear these shoes in at all. So I love these. I was like influenced on Instagram to buy them, and the minute I put them on, I knew that I loved them. I'm in between an 8 and a 9, and these are a 9, and they fit me great. They're also fully adjustable, which is great. Sometimes if you have trouble like with this part of your foot, it's really helpful that it's adjustable. So those and my walking shoes is all I'm taking, and my little belt. Now in my personal item bag, I have my handbag and then my toiletries and my electronics and things like that. So I'm not trying to fit any of those things in this bag. But yeah, that's what's going in there in addition to my dresses. So hold on, I'll show you those. Okay, so these are the dresses I'm taking. This one I'm wearing on the plane. It's from Spanx. It is a maxi dress and it's from their Air Essentials line. And I'll be wearing my denim jacket. Then this one from Alpharetta, I've showed you guys this. This is great in really, really hot weather because it's just really comfortable and you can layer it and all the things. This black one, which is from Frank and Eileen, it is full length Very like classier looking than you would think. I really like this dress on. So, and I will link all of these for y'all below. This one from Packed that I just wore on my Viking cruise, probably my favorite new thing that I've purchased. I'm really happy with that. So that dress, and then this little blue wool and sleeveless dress. If y'all don't know, I've talked about it 1,000,000 times. Wool is naturally antibacterial. It will not smell and it will keep you cool. So believe it or not, a wool dress is a fantastic option for Arizona in May. That's all I'm taking. And then of course my bathing suit and my cover up and my workout clothes, which are already in those packing cubes. So if we can fit this, we'll be good to go. This is crazy minimal for me. It's making me feel like I maybe could do just a backpack. Like if I was a backpacker in Europe, which I never have been, but I could probably do that. Okay, so here's what I'll say. And I'm going to talk more about the actual features of the bag. Y'all saw, I hope you saw, the way that those compression straps work. That's the piece of this that kind of blew my mind, because you can put softer items and clothing in the bottom and then squeeze those compression straps, and it gives you all that room on top of that. So I'm very impressed with what I was able to fit. The only like outlier is when I'm there, am I going to feel like I don't have enough clothes? I'm thinking I'm not, but time will tell. And by the way, Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix, Scottsdale, which is the area where I'll be, they have like the best shopping in the world. So worst case scenario, if I really feel deprived, I can easily rectify the situation. But yeah, everything fit. And I don't know if y'all can tell how much smaller this is. Let me put it next to the Away bigger carry-on, which is what I would normally take for a trip this size, and you can see how much smaller this is. Okay, so this is the two of them side by side. The width is about the same, if not exactly the same. It's the height that's the big difference. And also it'll be a lot easier to maneuver, to put in the overhead. I'm going to get into more of that at the end of the review as we talk about who I think this bag is good for. But I was pretty shocked at how much I was able to fit in there, and way more than I could fit in my Toomey Carlson one, which I still love. But this at $200 really is holding a lot, and I'm really impressed. Let's put the my personal item bag on top and see how that works. Okay, that works really well. I will report back how it rolls in the airport and other thoughts and observations that I have. But yeah, it fit everything that I needed. So far I am pretty impressed. Okay, having used it, I can say a couple of things definitively about this bag. And don't worry, I am going to show you all of the specifications, the zippers and the different compartments and all of that. So hold on for that. It is crazy maneuverable. It is very easy to get in the overhead. It did not fit under the seat on the aircraft that I was in, but it will in some aircraft. Delta is very weird like that. The different aircraft vary wildly about what will fit and what won't fit under the seat. I personally would not count on this bag fitting under the seat, so you're probably going to want to put it in the overhead. I was really amazed at the maneuverability. The wheels are the really high quality Away wheels. and really the capacity. I was stunned at how much I was able to fit in this little bag. I mean, it was also my packing skills, but the bag helped immensely. The other thing I really loved before I get into the specifications is how easy it was to put in the hotel room. Because I was traveling with my sister and it was a short trip, I didn't actually unpack. So getting things in and out of a bucket style bag is so much easier than a clamshell because it takes up so much space. This will not replace my Away bigger carry-on. I still love that bag. But for my shorter trips, I think this might be the way to go. So yeah, let's jump into all the specifications of the bag. Okay, so this is the outside of the bag. Let's start with the different features. You have this compartment here, which has like a hidden zipper. This is a great place to put any documents that you need to bring, your iPad. It would hold a small laptop. It does not hold my big 16-inch MacBook Pro. Hardly anything does, but it is a great place to stick an iPad. On the inside of the bag, and it opens like this. Whoops, let me turn it around. There we go. Here's how the bag opens up. You've got a zipper compartment up there on top, and then you've got another zipper compartment on that compression panel. So the compression panel goes just like this. Now, this is one of the things that kind of irritates me with the bag is unless you have it like that, like if you have it sitting on a space where this is up, this falls down and kind of gets in your way. But, you know, it's a small thing and it's a very good price point. And that's one of my only beefs about the bag. And then on the interior, these are the straps for that compression panel. It's really amazing how much you can squish down with that compression panel and then be able to fit things on the top. You also have this little zipper compartment here, and that is a great place for your laundry bag or any other smaller things that you want to have organized. And that's really it. It's very, very straightforward. I do like this bucket style, especially for shorter trips, especially if you're traveling with someone else, like I'm traveling with my sister on this particular trip. So yeah, it's very basic, it's very straightforward, but the quality is really, really good. And I have had trouble finding a cabin bag that is really good quality. I love the Toomey Oxford bag, but it retails for over $500. So at $200, this is a much more reasonable choice. Okay, now who do I think this bag is perfect for? So if you are someone who has any back, neck, carrying issues, airports are massive anymore. And I think a lot of us end up sore after trips because we're just carrying too much on our backs. This bag is a great option if you've already checked a bag, but you want a reasonable size cabin bag and you want a bag that will support your personal item bag. Because I put my personal item bag on the trolley handle on the top, I didn't have to carry anything on my back or my shoulders. And I'm telling you, that really does make a difference, especially at Hartsfield-Jackson. It is the biggest airport in the world, especially because I do public transportation first. That was just a great feature. I think it's great for you if you're doing a lot of shorter trips. I don't think you could fit, well, I couldn't fit enough for a week in this bag. Maybe if you're a super, super light packer and it's a summertime trip, you might be able to get away with it. But mostly I think people that would benefit from this bag are people who are either doing shorter trips or who are checking a bag and want a little roller bag that is of high quality. Some of you know that couple years ago, I was on the hunt for a smaller cabin bag, and I found that a lot of the bags, the quality just was not there, not for someone like me that travels like I do. So the fact that this is basically exactly the same as the full-size carry-on, but in a compact version, it's like that Goldilocks of bags, right? It just fits that bill right in the middle. Now, when you go to put it in the overhead, it is very easy because you do have this little place here where you can grip onto it. And I just found it, I mean, comparatively speaking, now granted, there's nothing in it right now, but comparatively speaking to my full-size carry-on or even the bigger carry-on, easy peasy. Like this was such a breeze and it was so easy to maneuver. I was able to roll it on carpet, no issues on the moving sidewalks, all of the things. So from an ergonomic perspective, I think this bag is a huge winner, especially if you're someone who travels alone like I do. You don't have an entourage to carry your bags. I'm generally not traveling with my wonderful husband. And even when I do travel with my husband, we're not like that. Like we both are responsible for ourselves. So I would highly recommend this bag. bag if you meet any of those, requirements that I mentioned, or if you're just looking for a really great smaller cabin bag. Okay, whatever you're doing today, I hope you're finding joy. The bag retails for $200. There will be a link down in the description box. I would love it if you would use it. This video was not sponsored by Away Travel in any way, shape, or form, and I'll see you next time. Bye.